It's not only T, it's IT, not the information technology. I, I, not the I, I is me. I is aham, mine. That's the dangerous thing. What is mine, you don't know. That's why the Parliament and the Assembly, when these MLAs and MPs take vote, the first thing they say, and you watch the television, my, then they say their names and go on. So they're always conscious of my, all their life they're conscious, you know who I am? I is the imaginary number, square root of -1. How can it be square root of -1? Nobody knows what it is. But I is playing a crucial role in science and in technology. So Einstein said, including X, Y, and Z, there is one more dimension called time, and there is a 4-dimensional universe in which we are living. Space-time continuum. After some time he discovered, space-time continuum alone is not enough. We have space, time, matter continuum. Einstein was asked once, can you tell us very simply the essence of the relativity? He thought for a while and said, classical physics said that if all the matter in the universe vanishes, space and time alone will remain. What I have shown in the relativity theory is that if all the matter vanishes, space-time also will vanish. Look at the statement. If all the matter in the universe vanishes, space-time alone will remain. If you have this idea, that means you think of space-time as something which is containing matter. Space-time does not contain matter, but space, time and matter form a single continuum. The presence of matter, massive objects, creates a curvature in space-time. That's the fundamental theory of gravitation by Albert Einstein. So you have space, time, matter continuum, add one more dimension, because space, time and matter come into existence because they are certified by some other entity called consciousness. And if all the consciousness in the universe vanishes, space, time or matter also will not exist. There's no certificates in existence. If there is no consciousness in this universe, how do you say that space, time and matter exist? So add one more dimension, Vedanta did long ago, one small dimension, space, time, matter, consciousness continuum. This is the whole essence of the debate between matter and consciousness. They are not opposed. It is not that matter is opposed to the consciousness, or consciousness is opposed to matter, but they form a continuum. I'll give you a simple example, which I have been always wondering since childhood. What is the line of demarcation between living and non-living objects? And those of you on the SMS, would you please listen, or I don't mind your SMSs, but because we come from far away, spend so much time, it hurts. I don't mind your absence, but coming here for the fear of people and attendants won't do that. Don't fear at all. Openly say, sir, I am not interested. I will give you attendance. I will recommend your attendance. I know you have much more important things to refer to in your mobile phone, but just for an hour, if possible, if you can. If you don't have this much of concentration, what kind of student are you? So, if consciousness completely vanishes, space, time and matter also cannot exist at all because nobody certifies to them. So the question which I was raising just now, what is the difference, what is the line of demarcation between living and non-living? This was the question which Jagdish Mitra was asking. You are a small boy or a girl. So you grow up. Your cells grow, your bones grow, your muscles grow. Through what? Through food. You have nutritious food, you eat, carbohydrate you consume, protein you consume, vitamins you consume, because of it you grow. The cells which grow in your body, they are living cells. Obviously they are living cells, otherwise you will be dead. But these living cells are created by consumption of matter in the form of food which is non-living. How does it happen? I ask many of the biologists, how is it that by consuming food which is non-living, the rice that you take, the vegetables that you take, they are non-living beings. You kill them and then you take them. You eat them, but they get converted into living cells. In exactly the same way, the living cells also are connected to consciousness. So matter, life and consciousness form a continuum. You can't say it ends here and that begins there. So in that sense, matter and consciousness are not opposed to each other, but a mysterious phenomenon called consciousness which certifies the existence of matter. And matter does not require, matter of course requires something else called consciousness to certify it, but consciousness does not require. This table cannot say, I exist here, but I say the table exists here. Yesterday we were talking around this slide, I gave this example. Suppose you are in a huge crowd of people. A mother had taken a small child along with her, and the child has slipped away and they're walking somewhere. The mother is very anxious. Hey, where did you go? Where did you go? She is shouting. The name of the boy or the girl will be Shyam. Hey Shyam, did you go? Where did you go? Then Shyam says, Mom, I am here. Then another scene I tell you, but just in the midst of a very important task in the office, and you're looking for a paper which misplaced somewhere. And you correct, where is that paper? There's called everybody in the pipe. The paper is right in front of you on the drawer. The paper doesn't tell you, I'm here, why do you shout? What is the difference between these two? Consciousness has the capacity to reveal itself. I am here. But matter cannot reveal itself. So, one important quality of consciousness, as opposed to matter, is that consciousness is self-revealing, Swayam Prakasha, according to Vedanta, whereas matter cannot reveal itself, it requires consciousness to reveal it. I am necessary to certify the existence of this table, this chair, the earth and the sun and the moon and the stars and the nebulae in the macrocosmic scale, the celestial objects, the particles in the atoms, the subatomic particles in the microcosmic world, the animals and the plant kingdom and the fishes and the universe and the oceans which the universe is full of. All of them need my certification to be able to exist. But I do not need the certification of anybody to say that I exist. You are sitting there? You are sitting there? What is the proof? I am a scientist, I want proof for everything. What is the proof that you are sitting there? The proof is I am sitting there. That is the proof. That you are sitting there need not be proof to anything apart from yourself. Your existence there itself is a proof of your sitting there. So that is the difference between consciousness. What is the proof that this chair is here? I have seen that chair. I have photographed it. This is the video photograph. This is the still photograph which is there. Therefore, consciousness has the peculiar capacity of self-revealing. In Sanskrit we call asti, it exists. Bhati, it reveals itself. Asti is being. Once again, the great generalization which an ancient did. What is the generalization? Human mind, as I said, always wants to go to a unity. You are not satisfied with the diversity, huge multiplicity that you see. You say, no, there should be some way of connecting all this. Science also grew by that. You know, nuclear scientists is here. Most elementary nuclear science you have studied in school. The nucleus consists of protons and neutrons. What is a proton? It's a positive particle. What is a neutron? It's a neutral particle having almost the same mass as the proton. So somebody came along and said, I don't like two particles. Can there be only one? Why do you want one? I like it. I want to move towards unity. I said, okay. Don't call it proton or neutron. Call it a nucleon. What is a nucleon? A nucleon is a particle inside the nucleus. Then what is a proton? Proton is that manifestation of the nucleon which is the positive charge. What is neutron? Neutron is the other manifestation of nucleon with the neutral charge. So you say the nucleon exists in two charged states. One is the positive charge, one the neutral charge. There is only one particle there. Then you imagine charged space. In the charged space you can imagine a kind of spin. A neutron is with the minus half and plus half, all kinds of theories. It's called SU2 symmetry. Then somebody came along and said, well, if 2, why not more? Let us go for SU3 symmetry, 8 particles. The Gell-Mann had the 8-fold way. If it is SU3, why not SU4 or SU5? Make it SUn, any number. So all the particles in the world are manifestations of a single particle. This is the way human mind is proceeding. So suppose I say, you generalize how this is possible. Because the generalization, so many boys and girls are sitting here. Their dresses are different, their faces are different, their minds are different, their achievements are different, their talents are, every single one is totally different. I don't like it. There should be some unified way. What is the way? All of these people belong to ITM University. Is that a correct statement? Yes. Oh, yes, that is. Somebody is a faculty, somebody is a non-teaching staff, somebody is a student. So you unify them. Somebody is a woman, somebody is a man. So what about the universities outside? People studying in some other university, all of us belong to the state of Madhya Pradesh. All about people belonging to Kerala and Orissa and West Bengal and Tamil Nadu. All of them are Indians. Man, woman. What about a person from France or England? So you say, all of us are human beings on this earth. This is generalization. A cat or a dog will come and say, what about me? Oh, you're also there. Then what do I do? Called a living being. Generalization. The table and the chair will come and say, what about me? So what will you say? Being. So you don't say living being or a non-living being. Being is the most generalized form of expression to explain existence. And on being, a man or a woman or Indian or a Frenchman are also superimposed. So you say, matter exists, the moon exists, the sun exists, the plant exists, man exists, woman exists. AX plus BX plus CX plus DX, you know the formula. In school, elementary school, we studied that. So what do? X multiplied by A plus B plus C up to Z. So exists, you take out existence. Existence multiplied by, within bracket, man plus woman plus Indian plus Frenchman plus the plant and animal and the moon and sun, bracket close. So can you think of this as existence alone is fundamental, over which the form of the moon and the animal, etc. are superimposed. See how the human mind has proceeded in India. Yeah, that's a good generalization. The most generalized form of expression is existence. This is called Sat. As I said, this Sat is capable of self-expression. So it is Chit Bhati, Sat Chit. And Sat, the awareness of existence, is Ananda, Sat Chit Ananda Swarupa. So we said therefore, Satchidananda is the most generalized expression in which the entire universe is subsumed. I have discovered something. So there can't be anything apart from Satchidananda. If there is anything apart from it, then you should ask how that it comes to know about Satchidananda. Now the Satchidananda, which is existence and knowledge and bliss, which is absolute, that should be unchanging, isn't it? Today one Satchidananda, tomorrow another, that can't happen. Because it has to be independent of time and space, because it subsumes time and space. Time, space around in it. If it subsumes time and space and it is absolute, unchanging, it has to be infinite. Because only infinite can be unchanging. Anything which is finite will change. What is change? Change takes place in time and space. You had a bunch of 1,000 rupee notes in your pocket on 7th of November, and suddenly on the 8th of November all these notes you realize are invalid. What has happened? Change in time. Suddenly somebody said they are not valid anymore. Or you have some currency, Indian currency in your pocket, you move over to Dubai on the way to New York, and in Dubai you can't purchase a single cup of coffee with your money which you had. I made that mistake, I didn't have money. And Indian currency is not accepted anywhere in the world. So the moment you move to some other place, that becomes useless. So change occurs in space and in time. So that which is unchanging has to be beyond time and space. That which is beyond time and space should be unlimited. But what is limitedness? You limit something in space. This is the whole horn. You break it up into partitions. You limit it in space and in time. So my time is up. So I am limited by time. Parichanda. So space and time which one limits. So if something is beyond time and space, it has to be unlimited. That which is unlimited has to be infinite. And if it is infinite, it has to be one. By assuming that there are two infinities, these theorems are proved by the method of reduction ad absurdum. If you say there is only one infinity, prove it. The proof is, assume that there is no, the infinity is two. Then what happens? One infinity will come and dash, impinge with the other infinity, both of them will become finite. Infinity can't be two. If infinity is only one, can't be two, that has to be me. Why? Because something apart from me that becomes two. So I have to be that infinite reality, Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, Ayam Atma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma, or Mahavakyas in the Upanishads. So the Upanishads come and tell you, the Rishi come and tells you, you are that infinite substance. You are that infinite reality of Satchidananda Swarupa. Don't come and weep, saying, I am small, I am limited, I don't remember, I got very low marks in the exam. Remember that you are the infinite reality, that will give you courage, that will give you power. You know, Swami Vivekananda said, awake, awake, awake to the reality. Vivekananda once said, I only preach awake, 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 awake. Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapya Varanya Bodhata. Arise and awake, and approaching enlightened beings, learn from them. Stop not till the world is reached. So what happens when you awaken? Swamiji beautifully said, with that I will end. Swami Vivekananda said, power will come, glory will come, all that is good and grand will come when the sleeping soul awakens a self-conscious activity. You are the infinite self. He gave a beautiful story, which is well known in Vedanta, which was taught to Sri Ramakrishna by his Guru Totapuri. Sri Ramakrishna taught to Vivekananda, and Vivekananda spread it everywhere. The story is as follows. There was a lioness which was pregnant. It was jumping on a herd of sheep and gave birth to a small lion cub. This lion cub was born among the herd of sheep. It was growing up there, constantly eating grass and breathing meh, meh, and always afraid. Slowly it grew up. One day, another lion came and saw it. In the herd of sheep is a fully grown-up lion, always afraid and crying, and bleeding and eating grass. Then it came and caught it by the hair and then pulled it out. That fellow was still mortally afraid. Then took it in a river. See your face there. See my face. Don't you see you are like me? You are not sheep, you are lion. Come on, roar. Oh, then because he's used to only man all the time. Then wanted to give him some meat. It vomited because eating grass all the time. Then gave it a tight slap. Said, come on, you are a lion. Roar again. Then slowly realized it was a great lion. Swami Vivekananda therefore said, you are not sheep. You are lions. You are immortal. You are the Satchidananda Swarupa. All power is in you. This will transform our society. The depression of the boys and girls and the cancer, the whole country is in a state of depression. In a state of stupor, all the time crying, oh, I can't do anything, I am so small. No, you are the infinite self. Awaken to the consciousness. The Sadguru, the scripture, the teaching of Vedanta, the great men will come and tell you, you are that sheep. You are not that sheep, you are that lion. Come on, awaken to infinite consciousness, then power will come, glory will come, all that is good and great will come when you awaken to this real nature of your own self. Let us remember our real nature, which is not conditioned by the body and the mind, but beyond the body and the mind and the intellect, we have a real nature which is Satchit Ananda Swarupa, and that is infinite and glorious, and all knowledge, all bliss that you need is within you. You are that infinite self. Thank you.
Thank you, Swamiji, for this very enlightening lecture on matter and consciousness. I would request the audience, if any of you has a question for Swamiji, you may please come up with your question.
Yeah.
Any?
Feel free, don't do it. I'm ready with the back. I'm expecting Googleys and bouncers. And Dusras. You know Dusra? Gurudharmas. You know Chinaman? So I'm expecting all that. Now come on. Yes.
I'm just curious.
No, women also take ticket nowadays.
Sorry?
Women also take ticket.
Yeah. I was just wondering and just curious to know that what is the source of this consciousness? You know, is it the mind? Is it knowledge that we acquire? Because commonly we all assume that knowledge is the source of awareness. You know, the knowledge, or maybe that we are hearing something or reading something, then our mind remains. This is something that we acquire from external sources, and is that the source of consciousness, or what is the source? Real
Yeah,
source
I
of
will answer this
consciousness?
question. So this question is a very beautiful and a natural question, because we believe everything should have a source. Where do you come from? I come from this place. I come from my parents. I have a mother and father. I come from India. So you say you should have a source. Now what happens? Suppose once again ask the counter question, the reduction of absurdum. Suppose consciousness has a source. The question is, does consciousness have a source or not? The answer is either it has a source or it does not have a source. Isn't it? Assuming consciousness has a source, what will be the consequence? There will be a beginning of consciousness. That's emanating from some source, and therefore there will be end of consciousness. should have a time t equal to 0 at a particular point, it should emanate. With birth it emanates, or with death it goes away. Now, if consciousness has its beginning and end, it will be limited. It will be within time and space and causation. If it is limited, then it is perishable. Then it is not consciousness. So since consciousness, as I proved just now, is infinite, eternal, imperishable, undecaying, it cannot have a beginning and an end. न जायते प्रियते वा कुतश्चित् नायं भूत्वा भुवितावान भूयात् अजो नित्यशाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. The Gita, न जायते न म्रियते, it's never born, it never dies. So that means it's eternally existing. So what to say your consciousness is my consciousness and everybody's consciousness appears to have a beginning, because I think it's coming from my mind, it's coming from some source. That's what I feel. So if you say your consciousness is the beginning and end, so consciousness, if it had a beginning and an end, it therefore will be limited and finite. That consciousness cannot be existing all the time. But we see that my consciousness, even if it goes away, somebody else's consciousness remains. If all the consciousness of the universe goes away, then we will not be here talking about it. That's what I am saying. See, if it originated in the mind, then when the mind is not there, consciousness would have gone away. When we sleep deeply, the mind is not there, but consciousness remains. Why? You come back and say, I slept well. There's a story which is Vedanta. There's a king, King Janaka, for example, is a great illumined person. King Janaka suddenly caught up with a star. Oh, I think. What happened here? Dreamt. Enemies have attacked him and then they were sorting his soul. And everybody came along and the doctors came, psychologists came, and private ministers. Then he became like mad. He was asking, is that real or is this real? Oh, Satya hai, ye Satya. Oh, Satya hai, ye Satya. Everybody is coming to me money. He has got mad. Ek Krishna, again and again he is saying, oh, Satya hai, ye Satya. Nobody could satisfy him. Then Ashtavakra Muni is a great sage is coming along. Ashtavakri ka batana bhai, मालूम है कि ये सत्य है वो सत्य है बिल्कुल बोल ही रहा है. Then Ashtavakra said, राजा क्या हुआ? वो सत्य है नहीं ये सत्य. Then Ashtavakra asked him, when the enemies came and attacked you in dream, all this was there? No. None of you will hear. When we are now consoling you, are the enemies there? No. No. At that time, were you there? Yes, of course I was there. Now are you there? Yes, I am there. So you are there. That means the consciousness which is experiencing all this, that is independent of the experience. See, we always get caught up with the experience which we have. Now, if you take yourself away from the experience, consciousness may choose to experience or may not experience also. But consciousness always prevails. Yeah. So nobody else has any question? So one more question we can take. We are finite beings limited by time. So as consciousness is infinite, but we have a place to catch. There is a story between Bergson, Professor Bergson, who was a great philosopher. It is written in the Eddington's Nature of the Physical World. It's a beautiful book. Big debate on the nature of time between Professor Bergson, a great philosopher, and astronomer Royal, who measures time according to the clock, according to the movement of the sun and the moon, etc. After defeating astronomer Royal, that his conception of time is entirely wrong, Professor Bergson looks at his watch and then runs to catch a train which is starting by Professor Royal's time. So he may talk big philosophy, but as long as in the body and the mind are conditioned, and we have to follow suit. So we'll write up.
Thank you, sir.
So, these should say, these are scientists. These are great scientists.
I think such a complicated topic, Swamiji has put an example in such a lucid manner that, in fact, I'm truly awakened. And I really feel that, yes, there is consciousness, which is the integral part of our body, but then if you start feeling, we start feeling self. This was, in fact, much awaited from you, and it was so beautifully done. I wish that more and more students should have joined, but because they have on behalf of ITM University Management, and on my behalf and on behalf of all the ITM fraternity, I appreciate your time and the kind of wisdom that you shared with us. We will always remember this particular, this is the 24th episode of Meeting of Minds, and which is so important. So I thank you, and I thank you, Swamiji and other associates, to have found time to come here. Please be connected with us, and yeah. But we are very happy and campus and happy and happy because so a lot of things are going on. There is also RP going on at a lot of students went to university, and I hope that it will also get. Thank you so much.
Actually, I was very thankful to our Vice Chancellor here because I have gone to so many places. Vice Chancellors usually don't find time to attend the meetings. So they say, oh, he is busy with the meeting. It's a very rare Vice Chancellor that you have who sat through and listened.
May I request Honorable VC, ITM University, Professor Kamal Kandavedi, to kindly present a memento to our guest, Swami Atmapriya Nandaji. So kindly present a memento to our guest, Swami Raghavendra Nandaji. Sir, to Swami Tejomaya Nandaji, and to Swami Supravitta Nandaji. Thank you, sir.
लाने वाले